What you doing there, Cleo? Yeah, my little girl. You enjoying your breakfast? Huh? You enjoying your breakfast? Yep, and there's the Magoo. He's enjoying his too. Every day starts the same, don't it, guys? Papa got to bring out your breakfast. Yep. Mix up your canned food with your dry Friskies. Now you're going to be getting some 9 Live soon too. Because all your fans been sending you all those blessings. Yep. They've made sure you two and a well rod, of course Miss Trixie, are all taken fine care of. And we're so appreciative. I know I am. And I know the Kitty Krew is too. But today's been a rainy day. And it started last night with a couple of pop-up showers, which unfortunately for me washed out the bonfire. But that's just life. We went ahead and what we did was we just pulled up a couple of chairs in an old what we call a redneck patio, i.e. carport, and got a few candles out, set them on a little table, you know, one of those wood TV tray tables. Sat down, spent our time that way, just staring into the flame. That's the best we could do, considering the circumstances. And we'll have that bonfire later. I'm sure Pop and all those will come for that one as well. So we're still missing a little rain here. It's going to be this way off and on all day long. Right, guys? It's just one of those wet and dim days. And we're all going to be a little moist. So I just wanted to head out this morning, like I do every morning, and check everything. Of course, you can see, since we haven't mowed the north side lawn yet again, you know, we will here in the next day or two, you can see all the nice yellow flowers popping up. Now many of y'all said, well, they're dandelions. No, they're not. You see how long the stalks are? Now they look similar, don't they? Very close. And some people call these a mock dandelion. And that's what I refer to them too. But in all truth, I'm really not sure what they are. They're just pretty. I like them. And they just keep popping up. So we leave them be. To me, that bright yellow is simply beautiful on the dark green. Oh, we got more honeysuckles here, in case you want to enjoy a little sweetness in life. Well, old clothesline pole planting looks like it's doing good. Loving the rain. And I did sneak this here plant that had snuck over to its neighbor's pole and put it on its pole. And here again, remember that little bean that was all chomped off? It's leafing out really nice. So is this one. And the others. So like I told y'all, as long as the deer, rabbits, armadillos or whatever don't chomp it all the way down to the center stem, you'll be just fine. Don't panic. And the old Beefmaster there is looking fine. I actually see a blossom right snuck inside there. Well, I'm thankful for this rain. I'm not going to complain one bit, because here again, I don't have to water today. Everything's loving it. The honeysuckle, I couldn't find a bloom yesterday, but they're popping now again. Bamboo, oh yeah, loving it too. And I'm sure the possum grapes are. Yep, they are. As you can see, right under here, these have just recently flowered. See how fuzzy they look? We will be having some grapes. And guess who's with me? At my feet. Yep, my constant companion, the magoo. He even gave up eating just to tag along, pop. Didn't you, magoo? You didn't? Or you just getting too wet? You know I love you. You got food on your nose. Did you know that? Yep. You got a little bit of food on your nose. Papa's guy. Look at that. Look at that food right there. Let me get the food off. There you go. Now you look all handsome again, okay? Look all handsome again. Yep. So, other than being wet today, things are doing fine. I truly enjoyed my Memorial Day. And I'm so thankful for all y'all's kind comments and thoughts. You know, I worry when I do a video like that. Not sure how people perceive it. But thankfully for all of you in our community here on the channel, you were ever so kind and thoughtful. And you shared your families, histories, and services as well. And thanking each other. I was truly overwhelmed by all of it. Now, Magoo, I can't tote you and the camera and everything. Okay? Sometimes, little buddy, you just got to sort of stand alone with me. Okay? Whew. But look at what one day makes such a difference in the way these beans are starting to pop up. Oh boy. They're already above the spring. Hopefully the deer will leave them alone. Looks like the slugs are. Sorta, kinda. So we'll have some beans if all the animals leave them be. Well, that's just a miracle of God's rain. It makes things pop up so quick. Way quicker than water. Of course, still don't see no Waltham butternut squash there, but we still have our hopes. Don't we, Magoo? You know, if I just don't spend some time loving on you, you're just not going to leave me be, are you? That's okay. Papa don't mind. You're my little fuzzy buddy. Come on. Oh, but yeah. Every morning starts this way. Feed the kitties, feed Miss Trix. She got fed first. Then I go out, get the Kitty Krew's bowl, mix up some of their dry with a can of wet. We'll take the netting off of our seedlings here, because put that on just in case the deer wanted to munch on them some last night. Yeah, they're all looking fine. And we got some more beans, those rattlesnake pole beans popping up right there. Now you can plainly see 3. There'll be more. Cucumbers, looking fine. So is the okra. And of course the Pissandra, those 2 survivors that we had, which are supposed to be all female. Every flower has a cucumber. It'll be interesting to see in comparison to our dinosaur cucumbers over here, which by the looks of it, with the exception of 2 seeds, let's see, there was 2 per section, and this is a 6-pack, so there should have been 12, and only 10 came up. But considering they're from 2018 and they're my own saved seeds, that's some darn fine germination. The same way here on this Clemson Spineless, there were 2 seeds per every little pocket, and these were 4-pocket seed trays. Got 100% in that one. Over here in the second one, so far only 2. But that's okay. We got enough. I'm going to tell you, if it produces like it has in the past, there'll be plenty of okra for old Mr. Tom. Here again, I still got cut up and frozen okra in the freezer from 2019. You coming, Magoo? I know it's misting a little bit, but you'll be fine. Come on. Now, yeah, we didn't get to have the bonfire. I was a little sorrowful for that. But like I say, we had rain pop up, and we needed the rain. So I'm sure everybody understood. I was a little sorrowful for it, but I understood too. There's always another evening, and we'll get it with the wood we cut up over by the pine trees. We'll enjoy it another evening, won't we, Magoo? Yeah, you were pretty despondent last night too, huh? You were looking forward to it? You were? You my buddy. Come on, buddy. Let's go down here and check our other planting before we get too soaked. Oh yeah. And on the last garden video, I asked y'all if you noticed any change, and several of you noticed the old pickup truck was gone. Yep, it is. But no, I didn't sell it. It's just, you know, in that ongoing crap of the city about abandoned junk or unregistered vehicles, which, what those city of Tallahassee didn't know, this had a 2019 tag. Sure did. It and the registration is laying on my desk. I just hadn't put it on. And I hadn't been putting this tag stickers on since 2015, just been laying them on the desk, figuring once I get it running, I'll stick one on it. And that's like life. Other things take precedence. The old truck wasn't that important. It took me a while to get to it. So where's the truck at? Well, like I say, me and my son were working on it. I had to call him over because I can only be in one place one time, and the truck would run if I shot starter fluid in the throttle body, but it wouldn't continue to run. So I was going to drain all the gas out of it, even though I'd put new gas in it a few weeks back when I was working on it then. But what I suspected was, after nearly 21 years, the fuel pump was dead. And I need somebody to operate the ignition switch while I troubleshooted whether the relay was coming on and good, and if the pump was coming on. You know, check power to each place. Because when you first crank a vehicle, and first turn the key, it will only energize the relay and the pump for about 3 to 5 seconds. If the vehicle doesn't start, then the relay closes. And that's all controlled through the ECM. Engine control module, that is. Now I know a lot of you viewers don't care nothing about that. But I gave him a call and he'd come over. But once we did determine it was a fuel pump, I told him that's fine. He could head on back to the business. You know, I'd start getting the truck all jacked up on jack stands and getting ready to drop that tank because the fuel pump's in the tank. And James wasn't too happy with all that. He said I didn't need to be doing that. It's too much. Too old. It's too heavy of work. Too hot. And we had a long, lengthy discussion about it. But I finally gave in because he was extremely worried. And so was Magoo here. He was all worried. And that old Papa hurt himself, and of course being here by himself. So I told James it'd be fine. James sent over a rollback wrecker to pick it up out of Montgomery and towed it on off to a shop that a friend of his owns, and it's a good reliable shop, and they're replacing the fuel pump in it when they can get time and all that, and then he'll drive it on back to me. But nope, truck ain't gonna be sold. Right, Magoo? Nope, never gonna be sold. We love that old truck. Me, James, Ashley, and the whole family have a lot of memories of what we did in that old truck, from fishing to camping, searching for gold mines, exploring, and like I told James, when I'm gone, I wanted to pass it on down to him. If he didn't want it, well, maybe Davey, my grandson, would want it. I mean, they ain't got that many miles on it. Things only got like, if I remember right, somewhere between 80,000 and 100,000. Ain't hardly hurt. Oh, paint's chipped and faded a little. But underneath here, where that truck had been sitting about 4.5, 5 years, you can see that little mushroom coming up. You see that, Magoo? So the soil, even out here, is pretty darn healthy. Got plenty of that there fungi growing in. Don't Magoo? Is that a good thing? You gotta look at it and see. Come here, Magoo. You gonna check it out? You gonna check it out, smell it? Don't eat it. What do you think? It's just one of those walk on by, huh? Okay. Woo! The elderberry is looking beautiful. More and more of its blossoms are opening. More and more berries are setting on each frond. I just hope I can harvest a bunch of these. Get them in the freezer. I'm sure I won't have time to process them all, because there's going to be thousands and thousands of them. That smell is still heavy and intoxicating. So over here to the old truck tire planters and the tomatoes. And if you're watching, you can see a definite addition that we wound up having to do early in the morning yesterday, Memorial Day. Yep, wasn't planning on doing any garden work. But if you're gardening, you just can't put it off sometimes. And that's what happened here. I had to definitely get this fence up, and I'll show you why. So like I told you on the last garden walkabout, and you saw, I mean, the greens on these radishes were way on up here, looking so good and green and healthy. Notice there's a definite change. See how these are lower than these here? Well, if you go in close, you're going to be able to see the problem. Yeah, deer come by. Sure did. They came by that night I did the walkabout, and they decided radish greens were tasty too. Of course, I sort of blame myself, because, you know, I always promote eating your radish greens, and apparently the deer overheard that too. because this is the first year that deer have ever ate my radish greens. Hence why I hadn't fenced them before. Now, what I had said on that last garden walkabout, I was going to cut off all this lettuce. When I was checking in the fridge, I had a head of lettuce that was starting to get a little bit old in the tooth, so I decided to use it instead and leave this. I'm definitely, as you can see, going to have to come out here tonight before dark and cut a bunch of this lettuce off. So, what are we going to be having tonight again? What are we going to be having, Magoo? Yep, dinner salad. Yeah, I'm thinking with some of that pepperoni y'all were so kind enough to send me. A little bit of ham, maybe. Some cheese, right, Magoo? Some black olive. You're not interested in salad, are you? Nope, not one bit. But the deer didn't stop there. And never before, up until a couple years ago, did I ever see deer eat my tomatoes. But let me tell you, they will. Now, they didn't bother the Atkinson because they're rather low and compact. They left them totally alone, which are looking just fine. Right, Magoo? Huh? You gonna come over here, check out the tomatoes too? But you remember how tall and nice looking the Beefmaster was? Well, they decided to prune it a little bit. You can see how the end of that leaf's gone. Some of the other ends are gone. And of course, you can see the top has been opened up as well. But I was lucky. They didn't eat the whole top off. And that which would have definitely stunted its growth. Now, this will set back a little bit, but not much. Now on this other one, apparently they're not all that fond of tomatoes. They just nibbled off a leaf here and a leaf here and left the top alone. So maybe, even though they will eat tomato leaves, they're not as tasty, especially after they munched on this one quite a bit. So that made it to where yesterday morning, old me and Magoo here, which is sitting on the tire in there protecting everything. As you can see, we had to come out here, pop in some more garden stakes, and get the netting up. And of course, there comes Elrod. Yep. Which he don't know. I fastened all that garden netting down along that fence. He can get up there, but he's going to have a hard time getting through. I'm sure he's about to figure that out as we're all going to see. Elrod, there's no way in now. It's not open in the bottom. Nope. I know. It's a hassle, buddy. Come on down here. Come on. Come on. There you go. There's how you can get in to see Papa. Come on. There you are. There you are. There you are. See, now you learned. You know how to get in, don't you? Oh, you're all moist too. Well, ladies in my life, I've always said rainwater was the best thing to wash your hair. So you all be nice, soft, and fluffy. Come on, Magoo. Y'all, come on. Kitties. Yeah, come on. I'm getting wet too. Magoo. No, you think you gotta stay in there and protect everything? The deer ain't coming back now. It'll be later on this evening. Yep. Oh, you giving Papa a lot of rubbings, huh? Did you miss Papa? Oh, you did. I miss you all the time too. I surely do. So, that's about it today. We're not going to do much outside. We're supposed to have on and off constant rain all throughout the day. And that's fine. As you can tell, the yard's loving it. All the garden plantings are loving it. Seed starts are loving it. I'm loving it. And the Kitty Krew's loving it. They're moseying along behind me like normal. Of course, Cleo is standing on top of my moccasins. Uh-oh. We got another kitty. This is a big old tomcat. And you can tell he's a big old bully. Yeah, I don't know where he comes from. If I had to guess, he may be the papa of these three. But as you can see, Elrod don't want no part of him. He's probably up there eating the morning chow while all the rest of us are walking around. So I got to go up there and see if he left any behind, because he's a big old tomcat. Well, he's got him get by too. So yeah, on occasion he comes to eat. Not sure where he belongs or if he belongs to anybody. No, he didn't eat that much. Still quite a bit in there. I'm sure he was gonna though, till we walked around. Yeah, I had other plans for today, but the rain changed the plans. That's okay, we got plenty to do in the house. I got to set up for the next blessing video, and this time I got to be real careful, because on the last one I made a mistake. Now I've got some very faithful viewers up in North Carolina. Yep, and they didn't want no recognition, and they sent many of the blessings you saw, but they didn't include notes. So, since some of it was similar and came from, the same Amazon distribution centers, I took it for granted that they were from another person, when in all truth, they were many of those were from a very, very special couple up in North Carolina. Yep. And I wanted to make that corrected today, and I will correct it in the next blessing video. I mean, they sent temptation treats. They sent the mossy oak knife that I just truly love. That's perfect size. And that. And canned Friskies. Summer sausage. Now I have to go back and read everything. But they still don't want no recognition. They just love watching the channel and being a part of us. But I have emailed them back, and if they don't mind, I'd like to let all of y'all know, our viewers and community here, just who they are. And if they do, I won't. But they are going through their own problems and issues health-wise. And I really would like to include them on our prayer list. And as I wrote to them today, I'd like to share that all with y'all. We'll just have to wait for a reply. But I did want to say something there, because I really do appreciate everything they sent. And I was really disturbed and upset that I got some of it wrong. And it was an honest mistake. But the Kitty Krew, Mr. Tom, or Miss Trix, which is pouting just inside the screen door, we appreciate everything y'all have done for us. We surely have. And that big old tomcat, I don't know if y'all can see him, but he's right there underneath the hedge. He wants me to go in so they can get some more of the kitty chow. Oh, look at this. Yep, got all three of them heads in the bowl. Old Magoo, Cleo, and Elrod. Hey, Elrod. You want to say hi to your viewers? Your fans? Oh, you do? Well, that was good of you to say hi. You know, Magoo, he don't speak much, does he? Nope, nor does Cleo. But you do. You know, maybe some of y'all out there have tabbies. I think that's what little Elrod is. He is boisterous, as y'all have seen. And Merlin was part tabby, and he was very talkative as well. Of course, you all know how Trixie is. She don't mind letting me know her dissatisfaction in life, but she'll also show me a lot of love. So y'all, that's about all we got going on. We're just going to spend the day in the house, getting things organized up, finishing up some chores, thinking about what we're going to cook for the evening meal. And I've been trying to sit down and spend some thought on doing some cooking videos and that. So, till I see you on the next time, remember to be praying for essential workers and all those who must work. And also, pray for our community, our nation, and our planet as a whole. And especially those of you out there in the community, virtual neighborhood, if you've got a special need or issue, let us know. We'll include you on that prayer list too. I'm sure hundreds, if not thousands, will bow their head at night and talk to God so you can be healed and your problem solved. So, until me, the Kitty Krew, of course Mr. Trix, which you know I'm going to go in and catch it. See you on the next video. Y'all take care. Stay safe out there. God bless you, your families, and your loved ones. Goodbye for now. Well guys, my feet are soaked. I'm pretty damp. Yep, and I know all of y'all are a little bit moist too, aren't you? Are you moist, Elrod? You know, y'all tiny kitties. Oh, you gonna give Papa some lickings? We gotta go in and chat with the vet some more. See about getting y'all some treatments, okay? Well, you know, we're taking you to the salon. That's what I always tell Trixie. Going to the salon. And she's okay with going to the salon until we pull up to that vet, and then it's like, oh no. Total panic. Maybe y'all won't be that bad, will you? Hopefully not. Hopefully I won't have to pry your paws off my chest like I have to do Trixie. She don't like the vet. But we don't gotta take her there till end of July, 1st of August. Y'all enjoy your meal. I'm gonna go in and get a cold drink, and I'll be back to sit with you and help you guard your food, okay? Because you know, big old Tom still sitting underneath the hedge. Not sure y'all can see him. Well guys, I better head on in today. Check on Trix. Uh-oh. I see Trix. Trix is right inside the screen door. Yep. She's not looking too happy with Papa right now. Are you? You happy, Trix? Not so much. Well, you were fed first like always. Okay, Papa's coming in. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta take care of the Kitty Krew too. I take care of you. I'll come in and check on your food. I fed you first, like I said. Don't walk away from me. Well, as you might guess, I'm gonna catch it from Trix when I go in. What, Trix? I saw you right at the screen door. What's going on? See, you didn't even eat all your food that I gave you when I gave the Kitty Krew their food this morning. So, what's your problem? Huh? Huh? I didn't give you that much and you still ain't ate it all. No, you're not getting canned chicken right now. No. No. No more of the Creeder canned chicken. You know, that's special. I know you love it. But we're in a pandemic. You know, we gotta stretch things. You got all kinds of food, both wet and dry, that everybody out there in our community has sent you and the Kitty Krew. So, eat food, and then look at you. You made another mess of your food area again. Yep, look at that. You need to clean up, do better. Magoo, Elrod, and Cleo, they don't make a mess like that. Why do you? Huh? You you gonna say bye-bye? Gonna say bye-bye to our YouTube friends and family? You are. Okay. Don't get the camera. No, you want to be the star now too, huh? Well, there you have it. Old Trix loves you too. She's trying to grab y'all right out of my hand. Well, later all, take care. God bless.